What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Romaine from SuperheroJack.com, the place where fitness meets everything nerd and pop culture. Today on this lifting vocabulary lesson, we're going to be talking about BMR, which is basic metabolic rate. The reason I specifically want to talk about this is because I've been getting a lot of questions about it because we use it in a lot of our calculators on the site. If we are calorie counting, if we're using the Greek God Path, or we're using any of the superhero programs on the site, we are going to be finding your BMR, and then we're going to be calculating your activity based on that program that we're programming you or that you're utilizing within any of these programs or in the academy, and then we're using both these things to tell you how many calories and what macros you should be hitting on a daily and weekly basis. So it's important that you know what a BMR is, and BMR, like I said, stands for basal metabolic rate. So let's go ahead, swap over, and we'll read you a definition of that. For this one, we're going to use a more fitness-oriented definition. Keep it simplified, not go anything too crazy, because I want you to really understand what we're getting at and know why we're using this number. So on healthline.com, they tell us a basal metabolic rate is based around even when your body is resting, your body burns calories by performing basic functions to sustain life, such as breathing, circulation, nutrient processing, and cell production. So a basal metabolic rate is the number of calories your body needs to accomplish its most basic, basal, life-sustaining functions. So first and foremost, we're finding your base metabolic rate, which is the overall number your body is expending your calories, or the overall caloric number that your body is expending throughout the course of a day without your activity. So then we're going to put in the activity, and we're going to get all these outside factors based on your programming or what we think fits you specifically. But first we need your BMR based on your stats and you specifically, and then we can work from there. So we take your stats, we find your BMR, and of course this number can't be exact unless you were to do a fast and you were to take a specific test, but we're trying to find a number that's as close to your BMR as possible so we can work from there, and we can work around your activity level and build around this specific BMR that's based on your specific stats. So from there we get your BMR, and what a BMR is supposed to tell us is that if your activity level stayed stagnant and you ate this amount of calories every single day, you would stay at a maintenance level. You would just stick to this weight that you're currently at, and nothing would change. Now, if you add an activity, you're obviously burning calories. If you eat more calories than this BMR and you don't do anything, you're obviously going to gain weight. If you're eating less calories than this BMR and you're not doing anything, or you are doing more, then you're obviously going to drop weight because you're either in a deficit or a surplus. So then we're adding in these activity calories that are burned based on the programming, and then we're able to fluctuate whether you need to eat more calories to stay in a surplus for your goal or less calories to stay in a deficit for your goal. So first things first, we need to get this BMR, which is a basal metabolic rate, which is basically telling you how many calories your body is expending on a daily basis doing its most basic functions. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.